In 2019, the Los Angeles Lakers were close to signing Kawhi Leonard to form a big three of LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, and Anthony Davis. But Kawhi Leonard ultimately ended up choosing the Los Angeles Clippers to start his own legacy with Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. But what if that ended up happening? What if Kawhi Leonard signed with the Los Angeles Lakers and formed a big three of LeBron and Anthony Davis instead of joining to the Los Angeles Clippers? Well, this will mean a lot of things. So, first of all, the Paul George trade never happens if Kawhi doesn't go there, which means Delano Gallinari, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and all those first-round picks remain with the Los Angeles Clippers. And the Los Angeles Lakers will not have the cap space to sign free agents like Danny Green, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. So a lot of things actually happened if Kawhi Leonard joined the Lakers. Will probably be the best team in the NBA by far. And, the Lakers won the championship without Kawhi Leonard when they traded for Anthony Davis anyway. So imagine what they could have done if Kawhi was on that team with the bubble. It would have been absolutely insane. But for their starting lineup to work, I'm pretty sure LeBron would either have to play starting point guard, and then Kawhi Leonard will have to play the three, and then Anthony Davis will play power forward. That means AD will still start next to McGee and Dwight Howard, and then the starting shooting guard will be somebody like Alex Caruso. So that is how the starting five will look. We're going to simulate to the modern NBA to see how many championships this team would win in total. Wow, LeBron James won the MVP this year. He almost had a 27-point triple-double. Rookie year going to Zion Williamson in New Orleans. Six-man going to Montrezl Harrell. Defensive player going to Rudy Gobert. Most people going to Terry Rozier. He averaged 20 points per game. Jack Vaughn, your coach of the year in Brooklyn. So LeBron James did make the All-NBA first team as well as Anthony Davis. And then Kawhi Leonard ended up making the All-NBA second team. Here's how the player stats look like. We already saw LeBron's stats. We had about 22.8 from Kawhi Leonard with 6 rebounds and 5 assists, and 21, 11, and 1.2 blocks from Anthony Davis. This team would be so stacked, bro. And not because they have 3 superstars. Still have some good depth as well. Kyle Kuzma, he's a great 6-man to have. Alex Caruso is a great plug-in piece in that starting five. They still got JaVale McGee, J.R. Smith's on this team, Markieff Morris. This is still pretty solid depth, honestly. So, this is a really good team. Looks like they also traded for Nasir Little during the season. And they had Avery Bradley, but I feel like in actual 2K he was a lot higher overall than that. We finished off 53 and 23 on this season. We got the Oklahoma City Thunder in round one. Chris Paul, they got Landry Shamet, obviously. Paul George is still on this team. I actually don't know where he is. They forget to put him on a chase or something. Oh, okay. So he actually going to be injured because I forgot to turn injuries off until just now. So yeah, there's injuries around the league. But yeah, he's injured, but he'll be back. He's day to day. He'll be back though, so we don't have to worry about that. In round one, we're going to sweep the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now we have the New Orleans Pelicans. The Pelicans, obviously, the Anthony Davis trade still goes through, and you have Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson with this young core. Time to see what happens as we're going to go ahead and beat them in the final. We got the Utah Jazz in the conference finals. The Jazz have Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, a young D. Mitch, a younger Rudy Gobert, too. Time to see if they could beat the Utah Jazz. We're going to beat the Utah Jazz in 7. And now we're matched off with a prime Lakers and Celtics matchup. The Celtics have Kemba Walker, got a young Jaylen Brown, a young Tatum. They have Al Horford and Gordon Hayward. Time to see what happens in the finals. The Lakers are going to take game 1. The Lakers are going to take game 2. The Lakers are going to take game 3. Boston going to take game 5. But the Lakers are going to win their first championship in this video with LeBron James Finals MVP. Average of 32-point triple-double in the NBA Finals. Wow. What are the other guys average in the playoffs? I'm going to see right now. So in the playoffs, it is looking like, okay, so LeBron did average 29, 9, and 11.5. Point guard LeBron is really good. 24 from Anthony Davis with almost 11 rebounds and 2 blocks per game. Kawhi Leonard averaged 24. And this team will only keep getting better, which is so exciting too. This team might three-peat, honestly. Here's how this team is looking like after the offseason. Kawhi Leonard is up to a 97 overall. Kyle Kuzma is up to an 81. Nasir Little, they traded Rajon Rondo for him, was the only guy that I see that wasn't there for that championship run. He's up to a 76. JaVale McGee is regressing. Looks like we signed Tristan Thompson. So another guy that LeBron James probably recruited, honestly, for the Lakers. Tristan Thompson on the team. That's cool to see. Quinn Cook, Taylor Horn-Tucker. Well, Dwight Howard and Avery Bradley are regressing like crazy, so that takes a hit. But seriously, who is stopping this team still? Another MVP for LeBron James, man. He's really driving next to Anthony Davis and Kawhi Leonard. The Wizards got the number 1 overall pick, number 5th overall pick, and fell to 5? Bro, I gotta say, 2K literally has to fix Anthony Edwards' face scan. This is not Anthony Edwards, bro. I feel like the other one looked a lot better than this, but this is not Anthony Edwards, bro. Okay, 6 men going to Dennis Schroeder. The Lakers actually ended up trading for Dennis Schroeder after winning the championship, but obviously that didn't happen here. Defensive player goes to Anthony Davis. Finally, the AD respect, and then LeBron James made All-NBA first team. AD made All-NBA first team as well. Did Kawhi make an All-NBA team? No, Kawhi Leonard didn't even make an All-NBA team, which is crazy. AD and LeBron both made all defensive teams, and Kawhi Leonard. So we literally had probably the best defense in the league, I'm guessing. And then we didn't have much rookies. Our pick went to the New Orleans Pelicans from the Anthony Davis trade, which obviously ended up being a good thing. But once again, the Lakers are the 1 seed, 65-17. We were number 1 on points scored. Let me look at the points allowed per game. So defensive, you have to be down here as well. Yeah, we had a top 5 offense and top 5 defense, which is great. 28, 9, and 10 from LeBron James. We had almost 25 points from Anthony Davis, 21 from Kawhi. Kuzma with 12. We had 8 from Caruso, 5 from Markieff Morris, 5 from JaVale McGee. So the bench wasn't great. I could definitely tell you that other than Kyle Kuzma. The bench does need upgrading, but this is working. And we got the Denver Nuggets in round 1. The Nuggets have Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, obviously. They're going to sweep that team, and now they got the Utah Jazz. They have Mike Conley, Mitchell, Bojan Bogdanovic. We all know the young Rudy Gobert. Played them last year. Going to sweep them. So far, we're undefeated in the playoffs. Then we got the 6th seed Houston Rockets with Russell Westbrook and James Harden. They added some guys like Robert Covington, Jayshawn Tate, and Isaiah Hartenstein. I think we could beat this team. I like Harden, but we're going to beat the Six. Now we got the Brooklyn Nets. Out of the Nets. This should be fun. Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant versus LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, and Anthony Davis. Obviously, the Nets ended up adding James Harden, but that didn't happen yet here. But, yeah, I mean, I feel like if Harden was on this team, this would make this a lot funner. But, all right, I feel like the Nets might have the better team on paper, the better depth. But we'll see what happens. Game 1. The Lakers will take. Game 2, the Lakers are going to take. Game 3, the Lakers will take. And this team, oh, wait, did I speak too soon? I think I spoke too soon. The Nets might come back. Never mind. The Lakers are going to win this one in 6. This Lakers team is just too powerful. They have too much star power, man. All right, so LeBron James has turned 36 years old. All these guys are on 1-year deals. I'm pretty sure they all want to come back to LA at this point. So LeBron James wants to re-sign. Anthony Davis wants to re-sign, and Kawhi Leonard also wants to re-sign. So they all will be back. Kyle Kuzma, Nasir Little's starting to go up more. Alex Caruso. I'm guessing he's been a really huge piece because everybody has re-signed. Markieff Morris, Tristan Thompson. Looks like they would have signed Kelly Olynyk in free agency. Denzel Valentine is a new addition, and Josh Christopher is a new addition through the draft. They drafted him with the 30th pick in the draft. Another MVP for LeBron James, man. Rookie, you're going to Cade, but he is now with the Pacers. Another deploy for AD. LeBron James and AD made All-NBA first team. No Kawhi made it all defensive first team. We got LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Kawhi. Man, Kawhi, okay, he made all the for the second team. That's something. But once again, the Los Angeles Lakers were the number 1 seed. They won a 59-20. I think they was the exact same record they won last year. Had a 28 from LeBron with 9 and 9. Honestly, LeBron James must have been a triple-double machine these last couple of years because he's been really good, dude. 27 from Anthony Davis. Kawhi has taken a bit of a back because he's down to 18 points per game, but all 3 of these guys did get extended. 14 from Kyle Kuzma, 10 from Alex Caruso, 5 from Nasir Little. Looks like the bench still is an issue, but we're winning games, man. That's probably all that matters at this point. Got the New Orleans Pelicans in round 1, so AD's former team obviously beat them a little earlier in the video. We'll see what happens here. And in round 1, the Lakers will sweep the Pelicans. And now they're faced with the Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker, it's obviously going to be tough. DeAndre Ayton. But I still think the Lakers got this in the bag because they're going to sweep Phoenix, and now they're faced off with the Houston Rockets. Houston is the 2nd seed, so they might be a little comp here. So we'll see what ends up happening against the Houston Rockets. The Lakers are going to... Oh! The Lakers got eliminated. Okay, so the Lakers are not going to go and win another championship. Instead, it's going to go to the Miami Heat and Jimmy Butler. That's interesting, man. Wow. So we just got stopped from a three-peat, man. And the Houston Rockets were able to stop us. The Harden is go off for something he must have. But Russell Westbrook and James Harden stopped this team from three-peating. Because do you think we're going to beat the Miami Heat? Probably. They have a pretty good team themselves. But wow, I did not expect to lose there. But hey, man, it happened. Here's how that team is looking like after losing in the Carlos Finals. Obviously, I'm still not mad at losing the Carlos Finals. Obviously, we were still really close to getting that three-peat. It's really hard to win 3 championships in a row, man. But the Little's developing, Caruso's developing. Looks like we signed Bismack Biyombo in free agency. THT is developing. Looks like we also got John Henson. We're stocking up on the center position. Josh Christopher might have a role this year. We signed Reggie Jackson as well, and they signed Max Christie. This time they drafted him within the second round. I'm guessing he drafted because our pick goes to the Pelicans this year. So yeah, Max Christie was the pick. We'll see if they end up trading him and Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic. Oh my goodness, LeBron James is absolutely cooking. That's another MVP for LBJ. He has now won 5 championships, more than he has in real life, and he's won 8 MVPs, obviously more that he has won in real life. At the end of this season, once again, we're 65-17. So is this our best record yet? You have no clue, but really, really good. Nonetheless, player stats we had as a rookie report. Players, so we had about 27 from LeBron, 8 and 10. We had 26 from Anthony Davis, 20 from Kawhi, 14 from Kuzma, 8 from Caruso, 7 from Nasir Little, 4 from Taylor and Tucker. But like I said, with Kawhi, LeBron, Anthony Davis taking 399, the team's really going to be unstoppable. So we'll see if we can get our 3rd championship in the video. We got the Memphis Grizzlies in round 1. They ended up drafting Ja Morant anyway, so we'll see what ends up happening there against Memphis. They're going to get swept. Now we got the Houston Rockets. It's time for us to get our revenge on Houston. They beat us last year, and we don't like that. So it's time to go ahead and see. We're going to give Houston, and we're going to go ahead and beat them at 5. Now we got the New Orleans Pelicans. So the Pelicans, we beat them a lot. They might be tired of it, so we'll see what ends up happening here against the New Orleans Pelicans. We are going to go ahead and beat them this season just like that. We got Boston. So Boston, we played this team earlier in the finals, I believe, so we ended up winning. So we'll see if it's going to, go the other way around this time. Lakers are going to take game 1. LA is going to take game 2. LA is going to take game 3, and LA is going to sweep them just like that. They won their 3rd championship in this video. All right, so here's how we are looking like after our 3rd championship. Relatively the same. We just added Montrezl Harrell. Okay, I didn't even see this. Okay, Montrezl Harrell is now a Los Angeles Laker. Left the Clippers, joined the Lakers. This guy won 6th Man of the Year in the video. He's still at 80 overall, and we're able to sign him. What a signing Rob Pelinka did, I guess. And then we still have a pretty good roster as it is. So this team might win their 4th one this year. I think this team might be the best we ever been. Another MVP for LeBron James. Wimpy has entered the leagues on the Clippers. Went 64-18 on this season, just like that. We are the number 1 seed, which is amazing. So we had about 23 from AD, 23 from LeBron, 18 from Kawhi, 14 from Kuzma, 12.5 from Josh Christopher. So Josh Christopher ended up being the starting shooting guard. What happened to Alex Caruso? No way we traded Caruso. We got Anthony Simons in return. Something like... We traded Caruso. He was a huge part of what we had, but we finally decided to get rid of him, man. I'm surprised. He's been with the championship team forever, and we finally decided to trade him. We traded Alex Caruso in a second for Anthony Simons. I guess we got the better player, but fit-wise, it sucked to see Caruso go, but we got Anthony freaking Simons, man. I guess I can't be too mad. Josh Christopher a chance to start, but I gotta say, Caruso was really inefficient. We got the Houston Rockets once again. They were in the plan, and now we'll see if we can beat them. We're going to go ahead and beat them at 5. Now the Minnesota Timberwolves in round 2. D'Angelo Russell, DeJounte Murray. Pretty interesting duo. They got Powell with Karl Anthony Towns and Juan Hernan-Gomez against the Timberwolves and beat them at 5. Now we got the Dallas Mavericks. So we got Luka versus LeBron. Looks like the Mavericks were able to add Jaden McDaniels to their team, Buddy Hield, Porzingis, DFS. That's a pretty solid starting 5, but we'll see what ends up happening if we do end up beating Dallas. and we're gonna beat the Dallas Mavericks in 6 games. Now we got the Brooklyn Nets in the NBA Finals. Still got Kyrie and KD. They had a Bruce Brown, Prince. Still got Jared Allen. How is their bench looking like? We haven't really paid attention to their bench. You got Dinwiddie, Claxton, Pokusevsky. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Is he still in the league? Is he playing overseas? Is he in free agency? I haven't heard that name in a long time, man. Being the Brooklyn Nets in 6 games, though, LeBron James Finals MVP. Davis is a 99 overall. Looks like the team relatively stayed the same. Not many new additions. They got Willie Hurt and Gomez and Sterling Brown. Those are the only new things they did. And looks like they would add Andre Jackson Jr. through the NBA draft, but that's mainly it. Goodness, LeBron James, another MVP. He's your defensive player, but once again, we finished off the 1 seed. We were 70-12. Now, this is the best record we had all video, which is absolutely insane. 70 wins. You kidding me, bro? And I also saw some new players there. We had about 24 from LeBron. We had about 22 from AD, 15 from Kawhi. Kawhi is basically like a role player here in LA, but hey, man, he's working out. 14 from Josh Christopher. He ended up being kind of better than Alex Caruso was. Not defensively or anything, but still pretty good. We added OG Anunoby to the team. How are we able to get an OG Anunoby? Who do we trade to get an OG Anunoby? It's time to see right now. I don't see Simons no more, so that might mean something right there. So, oh no, we made 2 trades. So we traded Willie Hearn Gomez and Brad Palmer to get Adem Bona and Tyler Smith. And then we also went ahead and traded Kyle Kuzma in a second to get OG Anunoby. So I guess no, Anthony Simons is still here. I don't know why I thought we traded him. But yeah, that's crazy. Traded Kuzma and a second to get OG Anunoby on this team. Probably an upgrade at this point. So yeah, I mean, we'll take that 100%. So got the Denver Nuggets in round 1. This is how Denver's looking like. They still got Jokic and Jamal. They got Jimmy Son. They got Cameron Thomas at small forward. I don't like that at all. But the Nuggets, we're gonna go ahead and beat them at 5. Now we got the Minnesota Timberwolves in round 2. Looks like they don't have DeAndre Russell anymore, so they have Ayo Dosunmu. So we'll see how that ends up working out for them. We're gonna beat them at 5. Now we got the New Orleans Pelicans. So we played Nola a lot in this video. Anthony Davis has been owning that team, honestly. So we'll see what happens if they could beat us this year. It's not gonna happen. We're gonna sweep. Now we got the Wizards. So the Wizards got lucky getting Anthony Edwards at 5. They have a pretty good team, but I think we can all agree we have the way better roster. We're gonna sweep them, and just like that, LeBron James was another Finals MVP. James is gonna retire, but we have 1 more year left on this. Man, he played till 40, year 22, won 10 MVPs. 10 MVPs. I believe he won 10 MVPs in a row, but he won multiple MVPs in a row, as you can see. 6 Finals MVPs. He won 8 championships. Yeah, that's the GOAT, bro. The team is looking like with LeBron James gone. So we still got AD and Kawhi, obviously. With these 2 guys, we'll obviously still be competitive, but it might not be to the level we were with LeBron James, obviously. It doesn't feel right without LeBron, but hopefully we can get a championship in this final season. State being LeBron, but Anthony Davis has taken home the MVP awards. We were still at number 1 seed without LeBron James. It's something I didn't expect, but we still won 63 games, 19 losses. Player stats, we had about 24 from AD, 18 from Kawhi. Josh Christopher and Anthony Simons stepped up. Christopher averaged 16 points. I didn't expect Christopher to become anything big in this video, but look at that, he did. But we still have Anthony Davis, we still have Kawhi. Let's see if we can make it far in the playoffs, as we got the Oklahoma City Thunder in round 1. They don't look that good. We're gonna go and sweep. Now we got the Denver Nuggets in round 2. They still have relatively the same team they did, and we're gonna go and beat them final after Sacramento Kings. We're gonna win the championship without LeBron James too. I mean, we're about to see right now. We got the Sacramento Kings now, and Sacramento's gonna give us trouble. We're gonna beat them at 7. Now we got the Boston Celtics. It all comes down to this. They got Kimba, JB, Jason Tatum. They got Drawn Bender and Jackson Hayes. So we'll see. Also, looks like we signed Mo Bamba. Don't know where he came from. We signed him in free agency, it looks like. But here we go. Anthony Simons is taking over point guard duties. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, we're going to take. Game 3, they're going to take. Game 4, we're up 3-1. And we're going to go to Game 7. No, the Los Angeles Lakers are going to win the championship without LeBron James as well. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Obviously, What do you think Kawhi should have done? Yeah, I think he should have stayed in Toronto. Do you I think he should have joined the Los Angeles Lakers? Or do you think it was the right decision to join the Clippers? I mean, honestly, the Clippers haven't worked out. So you could probably say either the Lakers or the Toronto Raptors might have been, the better route for him to go. Me personally, I think LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Kawhi Leonard have been unstoppable. Kawhi Leonard was you guys must have forgot how good Kawhi was back when he was in Toronto, man. But in total, we got not eight championships. We got 7 championships in this video. We're not counting 2014, obviously. But yep, this is what 2K thinks would happen if they all would have teamed up together. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.